So I have a theory about Jesus, right? And this theory is that Jesus had a background. Jesus has this saying where he says, those enemies of mine who didn't want me to be king over them, bring them here and kill them in front of me. I don't know what kind of holy people you listen to or, you've heard in the past, but holy people don't talk like that. Then again, we have the story of the Good Samaritan where a certain man is going down from Jerusalem to Jericho, right? And he is robbed and beaten and is left half dead and naked. I don't know what kind of what kind of people you hang out with, but good people don't know that certain bad guys leave people naked and beaten. And again, we have Jesus explaining how to carry out a robbery, okay? He says, or how can anyone carry off a strong man's possessions unless he first ties up the strong man, he binds him, then you plunder his house. So Jesus is taking you step by step on how to carry out a robbery. No holy person is going to tell you exactly how to carry out a robbery. At the most that somebody would say is you enter somebody's house, maybe hit them over the head with something, and then you take some of his stuff. But then that person wakes up and all that stuff, right? No. You bind that person when you do a home invasion or something like that, right? You first beat them, tie them up, and then you take all of their possessions. Jesus hung out with prostitutes, sinners, strong men. He hung out with, the lowest of the low. And let me tell you something about holy people, right? They don't hang out with those people unless they're already somewhat associated with those people. Jesus was hanging out with them and drinking with them. Yes, the Son of Man was getting drunk with these people. He may not have been fully engulfed in that life, but he definitely had a background. He definitely hung out with those people. Jesus wasn't always the saint that we think he was. He may have been good always. He may have had a good heart always. But he perfected himself and got himself to that status where God acknowledged him and elevated him. It takes a thug. It takes somebody who's been in that life in order to carry out a mission like that. A mission that you are willing to die for. That takes heart. It doesn't take a weak man. It just, a regular average Joe Blow can't carry out a mission like that. Nah. It takes somebody with heart who's been there, who's been close to death in the past.